It's time for ROFC 8B. So anyway, Alien Dude 321 sent me memories of the newest eliminated contestant, the Elite Ninja. Let's read them. The Elite Ninja started off incredibly well with 3rd place in ROFC 1. Their glory didn't last very long as they got 23rd in ROFC 2 and fell to 12th place. You rose to 11th from the Big Eye as elimination. A 17th place in ROFC 3 caused you to fall to 15th. In ROFC 4, people seem to hate your senpai response, "Don't worry, I didn't," and Ted you last place, causing you to fall to 18th place, dangerously close to being eliminated. Fortunately, you snagged 7th in ROFC 5 and rose to 16th. You placed 16th in ROFC 6 and rose to 15th, slowly escaping danger. You sped up your escaping by getting 2nd in ROFC 7 and rising to 12th. However, you did not do ROFC 8. Apparently, you sent in your response but it was not found. Thanks, Alien Dude 321. So last time I asked you guys, why do so many people love Charizard? And 15 of you responded to that prompt. 35 voters cast 522 votes. All responses got between 34 and 35 votes, with the average being 34.8. Now let's see those responses, shall we? Anonymous is up first. His response was, Fire type is popular and Charizard is 1st gen. I see that you are appearing to nostalgia here. Did the voters like that appeal? They did. A rating of 5.743 is enough to secure your safety into ROFC 9. Next up is Ed King, who said, his fire fascinates Fachitas, felines, and people. I see we've got some alliteration going on here. Did the voters like it? They apparently did. This guarantees Ed King's safety into ROFC 9. Next up is RX the Lion, who said, they have to love him so they don't turn into ash. That's right, Charizard's fire breath could easily turn its haters into ash. But are the voters more willing to be burned alive than to be forced to love Charizard? It seems they'd rather love Charizard than be turned into ash. Alex, you are now safe into ROFC 9. Oh, and before I forget, let's add RX Alliance Random Boost prize. The random boost between 300 and 3000 turned out to be... 1,450. Let's add 1,450 points to RX Alliance score. Next up is Alien Dude 321, who said, who doesn't want to have a fire-breathing reptile? I mean, fire-breathing reptiles are pretty much dragons in a nutshell. Let's see if the voters want to have fire-breathing reptiles. Well, most of them do. A score of 5.286 is above average, and it ensures your safety into ROFC 9. Next up is Pi314271, who said, since he comes from one of the 3 main starters. That's not a very valid claim. If that were the case, then people may love Venusaur and Blastoise just as much or even more than Charizard. Anyway, let's see what the voters think. Ouch. Only a 4.114. That means you are not yet guaranteed safe into ROFC 9. Next up is Samer Gamer, who said, I'm not sure why they do, but he is kinda famous. Oh my. Samer Gamer, it seems you have a severe case of pun syndrome. Let's see if the voters like your puns or if they think you need psychiatric assistance. Oh my gosh, I guess no one can resist a good pun. Anyway, you are now safe in ROFC 9, and you might just get the double response prize. Next up is Object Show author, who said, "The Flaming Lizard has been many people's starters." Indeed it has. The original Pokemon Red, Green, and Blue managed to sell over 35 million copies, so we can expect around 11.7 million to have chosen Charmander. Let's see if the voters agree or disagree. .771. That's a little bit below average. Regardless, Pi314271 is now safe into ROFC 9. Next up is a Doctor who said, "He is a fearsome dragon, evolved from cuteness." Indeed he is, but Charizard actually isn't a dragon-type Pokemon. Interesting. Let's see what the voters have to say. Oh my gosh, you got the exact same average rating as Anonymous. You two even have almost the exact same standard deviation, and you two both got 35 votes each. That can't be a coincidence, can it? Next up is Mega Minecrafter 1, who said, "People love Charizard cause he's the best starter." This is not a very valid statement. Charizard is my favorite starter Pokemon, but it actually fares quite badly in battle due to a 4x rock weakness. Let's see if the voters think Charizard is the best or inferior to the other starters. Ouch! The voters damaged your rating and it was super effective. Will you survive? We'll just have to wait and see. Next up is Snoop Frog, who said, "Compared to the turtle and the plant, it's the best." This is actually very insulting to Venusaur and Blastoise, but will the insult pay off? Let's find out by seeing the votes. Oh my gosh, the insult was super effective. You're now guaranteed safe in the ROFC 9. Next up is Q, who said, "Charizard was chosen first by many, so nostalgia." This is a direct appeal to nostalgia, kind of like what Anonymous did. Did the voters like this one as well? Oh no, it seems Anonymous did it far better. Next up is Cloudy Explosive 2, who said, "Because it is a mix of Charmander and a wizard." Okay, so Charizard is a reptilian wizard who is a master of fiery magic. That's new. Let's see if the voters like this interesting approach. Apparently they did. 5.4 is slightly above average, and it guarantees Cloudy Explosive 2 in safety into ROFC 9. Next up is Tony Bow, who said, "Because Charizard has a fan-favorite color, orange." I'm not sure if orange is a fan-favorite color, but more importantly, you need at least a 4.976 to be guaranteed safe into ROFC 9. Let's see if you made it. Oh no, a 4.057 is not enough to guarantee safety into ROFC 9. It seems you'll need to hope for Lilligold and or Tennis Ball Miguel to do poorly in order to survive. Next up is Lilligold, who said, "Long, fire-breathy dragoning thing. Short, dragon. In order to be guaranteed safe into ROFC 9, you need at least a 4.237. It seems small, but anything could happen here. Let's see if the voters think your draconic response is worthy enough." Oh no, 4.143 just isn't enough to ensure your safety. Your only hope now is for Tennis Ball Miguel to do poorly. Last up is Tennis Ball Miguel, who said, "Because Charizard creates 10 billion chairs." I seriously doubt that has to do with the actual Charizard, but voters could find it funny enough to survive. In order for you to survive, you must score at least 4.878. Will you do it? Let's find out. Oh no, controversiality has caused your demise. Tennis Ball Miguel, you were our wildest survivor. However, you dug yourself into a deep hole after a horrible ROFC 6 response. In the end, your extremely controversial response here got you eliminated. Goodbye, wildest survivor. To summarize, here's everyone's rank and score. Prize winners are shown in green, eliminated contestants are shown in red. If you're eliminated, you won't be able to send me any more responses to upcoming ROFC prompts. To the remaining 14 of you, it's time for ROFC 9. Actually, we started with 30 contestants. That means you 14 are in the top half of ROFC. Good job, guys! The 9th prompt is, if you were given an opportunity to change how the education system works, what would you do? Send in your response by July 9th, 2016 using the form in the description. I'll see you all in ROFC 9A!